So hello, virtual racing community. Carol here again. So today I've got the Suzanne, who runs the Parenting Mental Health charity and is the founder. We've allocated our Sphinx 20k April challenge to Suzanne's charity, and lots of us have signed up already, so we all need to get signing up as well. So without further ado, I'm going to get Suzanne to introduce herself and tell us a little about her charity. Over to you, Suzanne.
Thank you, Carol, and hello, virtual racing community. I'm so grateful to you for selecting Parenting Mental Health for your April challenge. We're a charity and a community that supports parents of young people with mental health issues. And I started the community in 2016 because the previous year, my 14-year-old daughter had been really badly bullied, and it had a huge impact on her mental health. And within a few weeks of returning to school after a summer break, she couldn't leave the house, she wasn't eating or sleeping. And so I took her to see our GP, and he referred her to CAMS, which is the Child Adolescent Mental Health Service. And when we were told we had a 9 to 12 week wait, I don't think either of us thought we were going to be able to get through it. And so we went back to our doctor, and he said that he would see us every week until she was referred. But on the next visit, Izzy asked if she could go in on her own, and she disclosed to him that she had a plan to end her life imminently. And that was really the start of the most challenging time as a parent, because, you know, when the person you love the most is in that much pain, you feel completely impotent, really scared about what's going to happen, and really, really isolated as well. So I was sitting in her room one night on suicide watch. It was about 4 a.m. and I was thinking, I thought these days were over, you know, when you have a baby and you sit in their room in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
And I just thought I couldn't be the only person that was going through it, and decided that if we did make it through, that I'd make it my mission to ensure that no other parent felt like I did, which was unsure of how to deal with the situation, how to deal with my emotions, ashamed actually of being in that position, and really impotent and not sure how to affect change. And so I started a Facebook group in 2016. And last year, just before lockdown, we got our charity status. And so we support parents who are facing a whole range of mental health issues in their children. But we give them a place where they can come and connect with other people so they're not isolated. We give them training and support so that they can understand the power that they have as a parent to affect change and influence their child's mental health. And we give them just a space to be themselves as well, to be a parent, to be their person, rather than just somebody who is weighed down by this enormous challenge. And so, you know, we work with parents all around the world. We also have in-person groups in the UK. So we're primarily UK, and then US, Australia and New Zealand.
Gosh. So have you found this pandemic has affected your charity at all, or have you managed to you know, struggle on through?
Well, we were quite unfortunate that we got our charity status just before lockdown. Yeah, so that really did challenge us in terms of fundraising. So as a new charity anyway, it's always hard to kind of make those initial steps. We've been really fortunate that Facebook identified the work that we were doing and gave us a grant last year. In fact, they selected us as one of their 16 most meaningful communities to get some funding. And so that's really helped us. And also our community has been amazing in terms of supporting our fundraising. Yeah. But COVID's definitely had an impact. The increase in the requirements, you know, people wanting support has been huge. So this couldn't come at a better time for us. And we're just so grateful to everybody for their support.
And at the moment, are you fundraising for anything in particular, or is it just a generic fundraise?
No, for this fundraising is actually going to go to support the rollout of our national in-person group, so that once COVID's over and hopefully we're seeing light at the end of the tunnel, then we can arrange in-person meetups, which is something that's really, really important to do. But because we work with people that are in really challenging situations, we need to make sure that our volunteers are fully trained, that they're insured, that they have all of the kind of things that make people feel safe when they come to these meetups. So we're really excited that this should really power our in-person groups for 2021.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. And will you be signing up for the challenge, Suzanne?
I will. And now we're hearing where that there's light at the end of the tunnel. I'm wondering whether I can wait till sort of after the 12th of April and then swim it all.
Oh,
I think I could actually run to my hairdressers, which is about 20k away. I'm not actually sure I can run 20k, but I could
yeah.
try. But yeah, I'm definitely signing up. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I sent Sue the conversion chart as well, didn't I? If you wanted to dance it or hit step
Yeah.
or box it or anything. So yeah, all that's great to hear. Well, is there anything you would like to say to our virtual racing community as you know, as an end to the interview, or you got any message for them?
I'd just like to say a massive thank you. For us as a really small charity, getting this kind of support and you backing us and behind us is just really powerful. It's not just about the fundraising, which is meaningful and will make a difference. It's about you believing in us as an organisation. You know, parents are so overlooked, and we believe that they have such a meaningful role to play in children's mental health. And you know, as we're seeing increasing numbers of young people really suffering with their mental health, the fact that you're beside us and that you believe in our charity and our cause means such a lot to us. So thank you.
Well, you're absolutely more than welcome, because I know in my role I'm finding out so much more about the different charities that we are supporting, and it's a privilege really to speak to people like yourself, Suzanne, who are doing such good work.
Well, thank you,
right, so virtual racing community, come on, get signing up to this fantastic challenge and this to help this, you know, amazing charity. So thank you, Suzanne. Thanks very much. See you soon. Bye. Bye, everybody.